Quick disclaimer, everything I say in this video is my experience and I do not have any hate towards the developers of Fisch or Nate. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a topic I didn't want to cover, but I think and feel that other content creators have covered it and I think it's time I do too. I'm going to put a few things on the screen of the other content creators and what they've said. But as you know, Fisch has been getting a lot of hate recently because of things that have been going on about what they've been doing for their updates and other things that I'm going to be talking about in this video. It'll all be chaptered down below, so if you want to skip to a part or rewatch it, it will all be sorted down below. So let's get into the video. As an ex-member of the content creator program, I've seen a lot of the Fisch back-end stuff, whether that's testing or before updates stuff. But in this video, I will not be talking about that, so that might be in another video, I'm not sure yet. But I am going to be talking about how Fisch has gone from the most casual game, the most grindy game I've ever played. And that's saying something. Fisch gives even games like Jailbreaking Bloxburg and even Blox Routes a run for its money with how hard the progression is in the current updates. I'll get onto this in a second. Here are the topics I'm going to be covering in this video. I'll be talking about the Fisch botting problem and why they aren't actively fixing it. By that, I mean actively banning large amounts of accounts and just one or two in the reasons why they don't care about players that are hacking and why they never ban players for macroing and they won't in the future. As someone who has macroed, I know that people are worried that it will be stopped and it won't. I will give a reason for that in a second, and I'll be telling you why progression is slow and why they are making progression slow for the updates to come and the current updates. First up is the botting problem. For those of you who don't know what it is, I will show you some clips and other stuff in a second. This is an extremely big problem for the game. But why won't they fix it, you ask? Well, it's the same reason why they don't ban macroing. Because Roblox gives the game money for playtime, meaning they get Robux for you playing the game. This also helps us move on to the next point, which is the progression. It also means that they make the progression extremely slow so they can capitalize on the hours in-game you have to complete each update. Large evidence of this is what happened in the new update I'll show you in a second, but how you've got to get 3 secret fish which take hours to get, and sometimes you've got to wait for the right season to even catch the fish. Nowadays, when you join a Fisch public server, 1 in 3 times you will find a hacker or a botter in your lobby. This is crazy compared to what it was like when the game first came out back in October. I remember playing that when you would never see a hacker. Catching the Nessies and everything like that was extremely fun. It wasn't slow, you'd have fun, people would talk in chat. Nowadays you don't see any of that. Which moves on to my next point. Nowadays the Fisch progression is slow, and this is my next point. The Fisch progression, when I started playing back in October, was insanely fast paced and it was just casually fun to play. You'd play for hours. Now I play for hours to catch 100k's worth of fish, trying to get 15 million and 3 secret fish. And in no way am I annoyed that they've added secret fish or how rare they are. It's the fact that they've made it so hard to get the rods to get it. Like, I'm level 750. Most of them were given to me by the dev team because of me doing content on the game. But I know people that are level 200 that are doing these events, but they just don't have the rods to do it. Or the money, because money used to be never needed. You'd need 150k rod for the Destiny. That's all you'd need, 150k. Now you need 15 million for the best rod. And this is what they've sort of had to go to because of how easy the money was. And then they've limited it all after all the macroing and botting, that's the only thing they've done to combat it, is lower the prices for all the players that play legitimately. The next thing I want to talk about, which is not something I was going to talk about in this, I thought about it while I was making this video, is the data wipes and how people's data was lost and they never was given it back, even though they lost it for no reason. And I don't know a lot about this, but there's a lot of speculation. And when I asked around, I couldn't get a concrete answer for this. But from what I gathered, players that didn't play for a certain amount of time, their data was reset so the data for the game, the file size would stay down. That's what I was told. But take that with a pinch of salt because I don't know how true it is. Things I want to say, I'm going to leave that for another video. I'll put part 2 linked in description when it comes out, and if you want to see more style like this, I'll be doing more. So just comment down below and I'll let you know when that video is ready and comes out. Thank you guys for watching to the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.